afternoon, Multiverse! And welcome to another exciting edition of MNW Warzone. I'm your host, Warzone General Manager Jerry Aldini, and with me in the booth is Mr. Pete McPherson.
Good afternoon, everyone.
And it is exciting because, folks, it's one of our favorite times of year here in Multiverse Nexus Wrestling. It's October. It's spooky month. It's when weird things start happening, and
that doesn't sound too special considering
it. But still, and why is it going to be special this year? Because of our next pay-per-view. That's right, folks. It's coming up fast, like in 3 weeks. October 28th, the next MNW Warzone pay-per-view, Ohio Valley Slaughter, which will be taking place the same weekend as the next edition of Breakdown for Flashbang.
You know it's extra scary because it has Ohio in
It's in Ohio. I mean, yeah, that's about as scary as it gets. Yeah, because everyone has the same reaction. Why are we going to Ohio? Were we bad? Well, yeah, a little bit. So, one thing I can tell you for sure, we already have on that card, Spectra Sonata versus the Dark Lords for the United Tag Team Championship. We also, other matches that are going to come up. I mean, Jagger Blackthorn and Semjax, they've been talking about having a match. I've got it tentatively stenciled in, but I still need to hear from both participants. That
stencils, huh? Wow.
Yeah,
I wish I had some stencils.
It's sometimes
make these little curlies. And
you kind of
spiral art.
I mean, you want to make it look nice when you're dealing with Semjax. It's just what you got to do. But we
could also pencil it in.
You could, but everyone does that. So, with that said, today, one of the things somebody is going to have to face the constant nightmare, Constantinople, for the TTV Championship. So, we're going to have us a King of the Hill match today. Start the King of the Hill cycle, but we don't have long because, well, we only have till the 28th to figure out who's going to be facing the constant nightmare. The other question we have, although we may tentatively have an answer, is who is going to face the victimizer, Wilson, for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. And, well, let's just say that question got thrown up in the air last week during that trios match when Buck Bumble pinned Wilson. Well, didn't just pin him, actually knocked him out cold. And for more on that, well, let's just go to this footage from the hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check in on Wilson.
What?
Take it easy. You were out cold for a couple of days, Wilson. You landed right in your head with that suplex. It knocked you out.
When? Who?
From Buck Bumble. Your head was already severely damaged, Wilson. And your insistences on wrestling, despite our warnings, has only exacerbated your condition. You have CTE.
You mean...
Yes, your brain is degrading, and it's going to keep degrading until you die. You may develop memory problems, or even dementia at later stages in your life. Now that said, that doesn't mean you can't still live a fulfilling life. We can help you. You're still young, and we have treatments that can help stabilize your condition for a while. Your life might be shortened, but as long as you stop wrestling...
No.
But
I don't care. I'm not giving up. Even if I lose my mind, I said if I died earlier than I need to, hell, even if I die in the ring, I am not relinquishing my title. I'm not gonna stop wrestling. I'm gonna leave my mark on this business. I'm going to be a legend. I'm gonna make people remember me as the greatest of all time, whether you like it or not. Ugh. Now I'm going to leave this hospital, and I'm going to give Buck Bumble his well-deserved title shot, and you are not going to stop me.
Wilson, God, what am I going to do with you?
So you heard that. It's obviously very concerning, but if I've learned anything recently, is it's a fool's game to try and deter Wilson. I've tried to do what I could to dissuade him, to protect him, and he's just not going to have it. But it takes two to tangle, and there was one other person involved in that whole exchange, and so let's hear from them now, ladies, gentlemen. The Latino B, Buck Bumble.
Wilson, a man who I've wanted to face for the longest time. Not because I hate you. No, I actually respect a lot about you. I respect your skill, your dedication, but I do not respect how you go about following your ideology. My coach followed a similar style of wrestling, and because of that, he ended up dying in the ring. I'm not going to let another man do that to himself while I can do something about it. Do you want strong style? No, you're going to walk the King's Road, friend. Let's see if the strength of your fist can match the strength of my spirit. Get ready, because while you may be the Inoki in this equation, I am your giant Baba.
He used words, Pete.
You know, I took 4 years of Spanish for 2 classes because I had to fail each year. I ended up failing each year one time.
Right.
I don't do Spanish very well.
Right. So somebody at some point is going to have to let me know what those mean. But I think those, let's face it, we know where this is going. Ohio Valley Slaughter. Wilson wants to give the title shot to Buck Bumble. And I think we all agree Buck has earned his stripe. It will be the Victimizer versus the Latino B on October 28th. So, with that, we still have questions like who is going to face the Team F No for the Nexus Titan Championship. Well, we might find out, or at least get a better road on that today, because in your main event, the co-champions, R. Sawyer and the Janitor, will team up with the Henshin hero, MegaRider X, to face the Outlaws, who are giving a tryout match to Nakano Kirishima to join their ranks. So, trios action again will be ending a war zone. Also, I can't, here are words I never thought I was going to say. We're going to have a match where Strongman Bell is going to defend his so-called real Big Oof championship. I don't know how I feel, but we're going to have that match anyway. But folks, I think most importantly, you didn't come here to hear us talk. You came here for some high-octane wrestling action, and that's what we're going to give you right now. Let's head to ringside for our opening match.
Your opening match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, coming to the ring first, Wonderball.
Yeah, all right, folks, in a moment that's going to surprise no one, our opening match has to deal with all the hijinks going on surrounding high voltage. This is
the term shenanigans.
That's true. So, folks, high voltage as an active faction no longer exists. I got notice just this last week that Leonid Sanchez has returned to his home planet.
I see his people needed him.
But the ongoing issues between former high voltage members continues. So this tag match, well, first off, let's see who Wonderball is going to be tagging with.
And introducing their tag team partner, Justice Jhake.
Yes, the merciless Merc, the hero for hire, Injustice Jhake, teaming with Wonderball. Now, of course, as we've been stating, you have all the issues with the former high voltage members, and that it's not getting better. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. It just when I think, okay, are we past it? We're not. And this
just keeps going and going and going.
Yes, and of course, Jhake right now, the thing he really wants is to get his hands on Chaz Lee. But there's a person he keeps tripping over who also wants to try and protect everyone, and it's just a mess.
And introducing their opponents, the main event men.
That's right, folks. It's Meme, Zeta, and Malice. By the way, Malice is also participating in the submission tournament over on Flashbang. And once again this week, he brought donuts for everyone. And
Everyone?
everyone. You, me, the ring crew, the production guys, the wrestlers, the guys in catering, the audience. He even brought grab bags so people could bring donuts home. He even found donuts appropriate for the Phantom fans. You know how hard it is to get sprinkles for Phantom donuts?
Especially when the sprinkles are for winners.
That's right. But yeah, Zeta and Jhake have been clashing heads, both saying they're trying to protect everyone, but constantly getting in each other's way. And of course, our Sawyer can't join them because he's in the main event along with the Janitor and MegaRider X. And we'll be hearing from the Undisputed Future later in the show. But meanwhile, his Robros here in action in our opening match.
Got one hell of an opening match.
It's gonna be a barn burner. It's also possibly going to be painful for someone. Oh, and speaking of painful, Wonderball.
Malice and Wonderball starting it off.
It's interesting because they both have submission finishers.
That's
So
right,
it's
the choking hazard and the blue screen.
the choking. He actually calls it ban this these days.
Yes, you're correct.
He is the choking hazard.
Right. Mine's
Although he might not like that name because that was a name given him by Aiden Xero.
Fair enough.
And one thing all the ex-members of High Voltage can agree on is Aiden Xero is the worst. Oh, and Wonderball
Sent out of the ring.
Wow. Made a transformer fly. He doesn't transform into a jet. He's a truck.
Made that wrestling star scream.
Aha.
A bit of a stretch, I know. Now Wonderball just rapid jabs to the head unit of Malice.
You know, technically, Wonderball is the last leader of High Voltage. Before it disbanded, because it doesn't exist anymore. Not with
Malice
Leonid.
back in the ring.
Yeah. And Wonderball.
Malice with the hot tag to Zeta.
Zeta, yeah. The former Zacho duo.
Yes.
There you
Still
go.
both start with Z, so that helped.
Yeah. He's a Z-bot.
Stomp to the arm.
Bringing Wonderball up. And you know, it's weird. There has been growing tension. I hadn't expected this, but apparently there's a lot of growing tension between Wonderball and Zeta.
Oh, what's Zeta doing?
Ah! Tope Suicida is what he's doing.
All right, you are. Now is Wonderball kicking, getting a kick to the head of Zeta. Zeta manages to counter.
Hitting him with a sling blade, and now there's some, these two, it's like they're kind of mad at each other in particular. I think Wonderball's ire comes from, you know, he felt that High Voltage was doing just fine and all these former members getting involved, especially Zeta. And I think Zeta's frustration was from a young kid who wasn't listening to his veteran advice. Guys, we're up to a 7 count. Get it in the ring.
Wonderball getting in, resetting the count.
Zeta deciding he's done outside, bringing him in anyway.
Competing kicks, and then Zeta get the one that gets it off. Injustice in for the breakup.
And again,
Zeta not going after him.
Stump puller. I think, of course we saw last week Zeta and Jhake's issues. They each say they're trying to help everyone else, but they keep butting heads.
Figuratively and literally?
Yeah, basically, although you're more likely to get a headbutt from Malice.
Although not so much nowadays.
Well, not as, he'll apologize. Yeah, Eric Erickson is still not dealing well with this new, you know, more polite version of Malice. Oh, never mind. He's trying to lock it in. He's got it. The band this locked in on Malice. Oh, and a shoulder check from Jhake on Zeta.
Jhake out of nowhere making sure that Malice was not going to get any assistance.
And Wonderball showing himself doing very well against the mech. And now the merciless Merc is in, going for a pinfall.
Rub break.
Yeah, and that ref saw the rope break. No one can complain about that one. Although Jhake might be able to complain about that jawbreaker.
Tag made to Zeta.
Oh, Zeta goes for the shins. Running Bulldog
from Injustice Jhake. Going to make the tag to Wonderball.
And again, Wonderball and Zeta.
Squaring up. Wonderball into the corner. Zeta's got him up. Scoop slam.
Up. Oh no, he's on Brett's rope. Coffin drop.
Tag made to Malice.
Malice bringing Wonderball up. Uh-oh. Look out. It's a Mega Buster.
Immediately going in for the for the pin. Kick out at 2.
Deciding he did some softening up of Wonderball, bringing in Zeta.
Wonderball in the no man's land. Gonna have to get out of there soon.
Yeah, he is in the wrong part of town.
Zeta controlling, keeping him in that corner.
Keeping him cut off from his partner. But Wonderball's had enough of that.
Wonderball manages to send Zacho out of the ring. Go for stump puller.
Working the neck servos of Zeta. Maybe softening him up for a ban this later.
Both men now back in the ring. Tag made to Injustice.
Oh, and Zeta goes, no, I don't think so. Oh, leg sweep.
Tag made to Malice.
Snap takeover, drop kick to the head, but a reversal by pure Malice.
Samoan spike by Zeta.
If he'd followed it up with a kick, that would have been the reset button, but he just did the half of it. Suplex by Jhake, but he's still, Jhake might want to get out of that corner. There's still some looming Malice just glaring at him. Float over by Zeta. Jhake desperately needs a tag. Oh, maybe now.
There it is. Tag is made. Wonderball now in against Zeta again.
The ball finds himself in the corner. Oh, elbows his way out. Getting him in a headlock. Not to ban this, but close.
Zeta tags Malice in. Corkscrew leg takedown. Injustice Jhake tagged in.
Oh, clothesline by Malice.
Sling blade from Zacho to Wonderball, to Zeta to Wonderball. that out of the ring by Malice.
And, oh, Jhake elbowing his way out of whatever Malice was planning.
Running Bulldog again by Injustice Jhake. What's he setting up for?
He's setting up the Indy boot.
Indy boot connects, going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Oh, he's setting up for it again?
He was, but Malice had it scouted that second time.
Malice has him up. Powerbomb, 1, 2. Kick out at 2.
All men in the ring. It's chaos. Wonderball and Jhake double teaming on Zeta, but now Malice and Wonderball squaring off.
Jhake throwing Zeta out of the ring.
That was making it a 2-on-1. Oh, what's Jhake planning?
1, 2.
And your winners, the team of Injustice Jhake and Wonderball.
Well, there you have it. I'm sure this is, well, actually, Pete, I'm sure this is going to do not one damn thing to solve the current issues going on between all of the former High Voltage members.
No, although we can see that these two do seem to at least work well together. Let's say.
Yeah, that does seem to be the case. Which I don't know what that's going to portend, but
we shall see.
We shall indeed. So let's, as we get the ring crew out there doing the ring check for our next match. I don't know. Wait, what? Oh God, hang on a second. I'm getting a message from Phyllis. Oh God. Oh no. Pete, this is somebody is storming the ring.
So the ring is not going to be getting cleared up at the moment.
Well, the ring crew's gonna have to clear out of there, considering it's 3 guesses. You know what? We're not even gonna bother. He's down there. Let's just deal with it. As we welcome Aiden Xero to the ring, who, as we said earlier, all the former members of High Voltage, everyone has agreed he's the worst. Yo, 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 listen up, everyone! Be quiet and listen as I lay down the truth. Now, you all know me. I'm Aiden Xero, the cyberpunk prodigy, or I was the cyberpunk prodigy. But that doesn't fit anymore. No, I need a new title, and there's only one title that fits me. I am your God. And I don't just mean God of wrestling. I mean life in general. I am the one that brings light to your life, gives you meaning, and all will bow down and kiss my ass. And to prove my godhood once and for all, I am once again going to become multiversal heavyweight champion. Now, I know you're all thinking you never were champion, Aiden. Well, screw you. I always should have been. In your hearts, you know I was. And I am going to tear down whoever I need to tear down. Those former assholes from High Voltage. Wilson, what is it, a B? I don't even know what a B is. We don't have them in my time. Or, you know, the brass. Doesn't matter. But I am going to start by dealing once and for all with all those former High Voltage losers. So, listen up as I proclaim this is no longer an arena. This is a holy temple where you all come to worship the glory that is Aiden Xero. I have come from the future to save you all. And all I ask is your worship. You know,
Well, he's a wackadoo.
yeah, we knew that he was several gears loose recently, but yeah.
Now he's just knucking futz.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing, you know, a few weeks ago when Todd Bagman came out and declared himself the king of wrestling. At least he was polite enough not to, you know, say that he was in charge of anything, just that he was, you know, one of the best wrestlers in the business and wanted to take on all comers. It was a little self-aggrandizing, but it was reasonable. This, on the other hand, okay, here's my concern. If he's
10 pounds of crazy in a 5-pound bag.
5-pound bag, and if he's claiming, I mean, yeah, he's going to be dealing with, you know, High Voltage right now, but he's claiming that he is now our god. And I just have a weird feeling that two wrestlers we saw face off last week might not have a good time with that. I'm, of course, speaking about West Wind, an actual angel, and Raphael Sampson, the judge of the multiverse.
Oh, you know the other thing this confirms? No bees, apocalypse.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hear that, folks? Protect the bees.
Protect the bees. I mean, okay. And, you know, one of the participants in our main event just tweeted out, that, of course, being the janitor, saying, great, I arrive and Aiden has gone full Messiah complex. My question is, janitor, is that better or worse than his previous threat? You know, the one that you were, you know, was going to make your job harder? So, and then we've got, interestingly, Jean Tristram tweeting out, shame about Leonid, but it's for the best. The weak link can no longer hold Wonderball back. Just like the Dark Lord wanted, every weak link was broken. That is, interesting, yeah. And now boy, everyone's gotten, now I'm worried, but apparently there's a tweet out there by, the constant nightmare Constantinople saying, Aiden, we're supposed to be the insane one. Stop stepping on our gimmick. Yeah, you know, Constantinople has a point. Aiden has now made Constantinople seem reasonable by comparison. So, you know what?
There's that.
There is that. You know what? Let's, and I'm sure there will, of course, be other social media tweets as we go along there, Pete. But we're a wrestling show. We should get to in-ring act. And this next matchup, it's interesting because we know that there has been they're not really a faction. They're a group of guys who have gotten together just because they have, I don't know, standards, ethic. They don't like seeing people going around bullying other people. They're standing up for each other and everyone else. And they have vowed to go against the biggest bullies of them all. You know, I could go on explaining, but, you know, I think we've learned in this business that actions speak louder than words. And so the words I have left are, let's head to ringside.
Let's go.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. One chance.
So it is one chance, but he is being joined at ringside by his friends Kane, Power Surge, and Tyson Smith. As we have learned, they aren't considering themselves an official faction. They're just a group of friends who are looking out for each other and really everyone else.
Give it time. They'll figure out a name.
Yeah, I mean,
That'll happen at some point.
I was asking Kane, so what is the deal here? And he said, think of like Fate over on Flashbang.
And introducing their opponents. Their opponent. Suplex Sam.
And Suplex Sam being accompanied by the leader of VIP, the VI Pharaoh himself, Azir Turan. Folks, let's not forget, Azir Turan holds the mega money in the big bank briefcase. He can cash in at any time for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. And I am sure he is paying close attention to Wilson's condition. But yeah, we will deal with that issue later. And I'm sure, again, everyone is looking forward to what's going to be happening on October 28th at Ohio Valley Slaughter.
Second match now underway.
And Suplex Sam living up to his name. But one chance. Got to be careful. He just needs one chance, and he can turn a match around.
So if somebody suplexes Suplex Sam, is that like Who Watches the Watchmen kind of deal?
Yeah, no, or it's Suplexception. Juan is trying to do something, but the ref was in his way. Diving elbow. Kick out at 2. And up and over. Another suplex by Suplex Sam. Both of these men have held the Warpgate Hardcore Championship, which is now the TTV Championship, which will be defended at Ohio Valley Slaughter. Who's constant now going to face? Well, we're going to have a King of the Hill match later today to help figure that out. Gut wrench suplex. Whipping one to the corner. Uh-oh, bringing up top. Rope accepted suplex into a cradle.
Kick out at 2.
1, 2. Aha! Kick out at 2 again. Juan's not going to go down that easily, Sam. Oh, atomic drop. Electric chair takedown. And again, Juan going up to Brett's rope for a leg drop. The lucha
leg off of Brett's rope.
And now bridging. Oop. Oh, the last chance locked in. Sam manages to break out of the last chance. Knee drop. Oh, going to the
went
well.
For another knee drop and nobody there.
Yeah, went to that well once too often. All right, whipping Juan to the corner. Oh, elbows his way out.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Scooping him up. What's he planning, Sam? Oh, hanging him out to dry.
Going in for the pin. 2. Kick out at 2.
Ha-ha! There you have it. One chance. You know, I think the problem is Sam has a big problem. He goes into every match thinking he's got the advantage. He's got to remember, who did he lose that belt to?
Another side Russian leg sweep.
Yeah, that man right there. And that fact that, people keep sleeping on Juan.
2.
Espada.
3. And your winner, Juan Champs.
And speaking of don't underestimate him, the Espada. Wait, the Espada to the pin. What's going to happen here? Is Sam coming up to shake his hand? No, he's punching him in the mouth. No, he punched it. He punched Juan in the mouth and then walked off.
Oh, suplex Sam.
He lured Juan in with the promise of good sportsmanship. And then, what a shock, was a punch to the mouth.
I mean, everybody's got to play until they get punched in the face.
That's basically. So, now, we of course know, as we stated at the top of the show, that at Ohio Valley Slaughter, it is going to be the Dark Lords defending their tag team championship against Spectre Sonata. Now, as Spectre Sonata earned that opportunity in a best-of-7 series against Shoot Nation. Now, Jaunt Tristram keeps saying that Spectre Sonata is not good enough and they'll never get that shot. It's on the books now, Jaunt. It's on the books. Ohio Valley Slaughter, October 28th. You will defend your tag championship against Spectre Sonata. But we've got somebody requested a little ring time who I'm sure has an opinion on all of this. That, of course, being Devon of Shoot Nation. All right, folks. Look, I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't disappointed that Jack and I lost the Best of 7 series. I mean, we thought we had it in the bag, but, all right, I'll tell you one thing. Spectre Sonata, you're not a joke. You earned my respect. You're not just the new eye candy. You guys get the job done, and I can be proud. I can be proud that we put on one of the best of 7 series ever. Now, don't get me wrong, CG, Pure Metal, you're both freaks. You're both freaks, you're monsters, you're what, ghosts, whatever. But you did the job, and I got to give you that. But you know something? Normal, real wrestlers like Jack Abbott and myself still have a place in MNW. And right here, right now, I can tell you that Shoot Nation is far from done making their mark in this company. So we'll be keeping an eye on you. But we'll be keeping an eye on everyone. Because, you know, for every vampire and orc and ghost and tiefling that exists in this company, there's regular guys who are putting in their dues, getting the job done, and reminding you who it is that built wrestling into what it is today. So, yeah, it's going to be 2 ghosts versus a Sith Lord and a Vampire Lord for the straps at, what is it, Ohio Valley Slaughter, cute name there. But we'll be waiting in the wings. Me, Jack, and every normal guy in this company.
I mean, to be fair, normal is relative.
Yeah. You know, it takes a special kind of skill to give somebody respect and still drag them down for who they are in the same breath.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah. And you know, to be fair, I mean, the loose confederation that is Juan, Tyson, Kane, and Power Surge, they're all normal guys. I mean, Kane trained under a Sith Lord, but he doesn't really, other than the focus he learned, he doesn't do any like Force stuff. So they're a bunch of normal guys, and they're making their mark.
Indeed.
But you know, we've got a lot of just average guys. It's cool. But you know, on the other hand, Devon is right. That Best of 7 series was a fantastic series. I mean, it was a challenge, but it happened to go Spectre Sonata's way. Anyway, well, that was, at least, say what you will about what Devon said, but it was certainly a breath of fresh air after, whatever the hell we heard from Aiden Xero.
Yeah.
Although now, we promised it to you earlier, folks. We need to find a competitor for the Constant Nightmare Constantinople at Ohio Valley Slaughter. And the TTV belt, you find that through what is known as the King of the Hill competition. The rules are simple. 2 people enter the ring and they wrestle. Whoever wins that match is the King of the Hill. That person then comes back the following week, and whoever they face, whoever comes out of that match is the King of the Hill. And whoever is King of the Hill at the end faces off for the TTV Championship. If the holder of the TTV Championship can defend the belt successfully 7 times in a row, they get the gift of chaos. What is the gift of chaos? They can relinquish the TTV belt to get a Multiversal Heavyweight Championship shot the following week. Is it a little convoluted? Little, but I've heard worse in this business.
This is true.
So, with that stated, let's head down to ringside and see who our King of the Hill combatants are.
The following is a King of the Hill match. Introducing first, representing the Troll Train, Tiki the Troll.
And there he is, folks. Tiki the Troll. The nicest fey creature in MNW. He's just, I mean, he is a bridge troll, but he leaves like friendly notes backstage. He's always appearing out of nowhere to help you change a tire. It's yeah, he is this delightful blend of unsettling and wholesome. And he is going for a shot at being King of the Hill. Now, of course, the last King of the Hill was Mr. Enigma, who faced Constantinople.
And introducing their opponent, they are the current King of the Hill, Charcharodon.
Now, why are we saying Charcharodon is King of the Hill? Because in the last cycle, he had the longest run as King of the Hill. He was King of the Hill for a full 3 weeks. So we decided we would start the cycle off again with him. It just seemed fair, just seemed the fairest way to honor his accomplishment the last time around.
We will see if anybody is able to take him off of that mountain that he has put himself on.
Yeah. So, we have a bridge troll against a shark demon luchador. And of course, we know somewhere out there the constant nightmare paying very close attention to this match. He could very likely face one of these two competitors in that matchup. Oh! Taking him down early. Tiki the Troll coming out strong.
Right now working the knee of Charcharodon.
Which makes sense. A lot of his moves are leg submission.
Charcharodon choosing to work on the arms and neck of Tiki the Troll.
Yep. Charcharodon, more of a cruiserweight style wrestler, likes to fly. Speaking of. Yep. Starting right off with an abyssal descent. Okay, we're kicking it off early.
Kick out at 2.
And a moonsault.
Rope assisted moonsault.
Oh, going for a standing, but got the knees.
Tiki able to get the knees up in time.
Now, Tiki the Troll, bit of a fan favorite here. One of the wrestlers we got from Friday Night Flashbang when they came over with Johan Mjoln. And honestly, it's been a good run for the members of Troll Train Inspector Sonata. Oh, another moonsault. The group collectively known as Soul Train. And
kick out at 2.
Indeed. Charcharodon using that agility, that speed. Oh, but Tiki gets out of the way. And another Dragon Screw takedown, working the legs. And there you have it.
Charcharodon able to get out of the hold in time.
And that calf crusher, it's one of his signature moves, one of the best. Oh, there we go. And speaking of calf crushers, the full-on calf crusher locked in.
Not sure what the ref was doing there with literally the foot on the ropes, but able to get free.
Well, we know sometimes the ref doesn't always catch rope action. Another kick out at 2 by Tiki. Oh, another rope-assisted moonsault.
Going for another.
Going up top again.
Are you setting up for something?
Yes, he was. Oh! Was going for Megalodon impact, but got the knees of the troll. Oh, missed that moonsault that time. Oh, locking that figure 4 in. He's been softening up those legs all match.
Charcharodon in the middle of the ring, no place to go.
Oh, is he going to bridge over? Is he going to reverse it? Oh, reverses it. Tiki has to let go with pressure put onto his legs now. Oh,
hey guys.
Yep. And another Dragon Screw takedown. Oh, working the leg. Is he doing it?
I think he's going for it again.
He is going for another figure 4. He has been slowly but surely weakening Charcharodon's legs. Charcharodon is trying to flip it over, and Tiki is not letting him. Oh, gets loose.
Going for the pin.
And a
Kick out at 2.
Tiki cannot believe it. Oh, Charcharodon working him now in the corner. Oh, and another moonsault.
Discus punch to Tiki.
Well, R.I.P. Tiki's neck. Going up top. Megalodon impact, but gets the knees again.
But Tiki's knees are hurting. That may have done more damage to Tiki in the long run.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Tiki now bringing Charcharodon into the center of the ring.
One more time.
Don't know how much more Charcharodon is going to be able to take.
He held on, got out of it. Now just a simple pin.
And your winner, Tiki the Troll.
Well, there you have it, folks. Your new King of the Hill, Tiki the Troll. Folks, this means Tiki is at the moment the contender for Constantinople's TTV Championship.
Do you think it feels awkward for him because typically trolls are under things, not over things?
Well, that's true, but on the other hand, you know, King of the Hill, the Mountain King, which I believe the Mountain King was a troll, if I remember my lore correctly. So, you know, could it be? I mean, I'm sure Tiki will find a way to be fine with it, because it's Tiki,
indeed,
and you know, I mean, Tiki's one of those I'm just happy to be here kind of guys. So, one of the things that has been going on of late is some issues between the International Combat Club and the Conquest of Pain. But there's been some recent developments that even though the war between these two groups continues to go on, Nice Ice has declared that there's going to be a cessation in those hostilities because he's stepping out of the way to let Jagger Blackthorn settle some issues with the vampire Semjax. So that was an interesting declaration, and let's hear now. We got some tape from Semjax has his Semjax actually pays for a PR guy. I'll give Semjax credit. He understands the value of having a good hype man, and so he's got Taylor, who digs out for him, and we got some tape from Taylor. So let's go listen to it now.
Semjax, you've been ghosting me for a while. Haven't you checked the reports from the last show?
You mean Apocalypse?
No, the show after that.
Boots had her first match in many months. What about it?
The segment before that match, Nice Ice ran off saying war is on hold.
I got the first of 3 correctional wins, and he runs off like a dog with their tail tucked between their legs. Coward.
He mentioned that Blackthorn is not finished with you.
As far as I am concerned, the weak hunter has joined that band of misfits. He'll be more fodder to be repeatedly stomped on.
They might need to set up a clinic if that's the case. I do have a question to ask you.
I'll ask mine first. I thought you looked thoroughly on the last promo. Were you sleeping on the job?
No, sir. I looked through it 3 times. I don't know how. Can you explain to me why this keeps happening? If you need me to cover your ass on some paranormal stuff, I need to know about it. Semjax!
Fine. I'll explain everything.
And so that is ominous, but maybe not as ominous as what's about to happen, because Semjax requested some ring time. So let's head down to ringside.
Let's go.
Now, my issues with Taylor, well, that's between Taylor and I. He works hard, but things happen. But I want to address the other issue that is obviously sitting right before us, as glaring as an unwanted noonday sun. Nice Ice, you. Well, there's no other way to put this. Nice Ice, you are a coward. As I hoard victories over you, you run off like a scolded Siberian hound, saying it's, what, Jagger Blackthorn's turn? Jagger Blackthorn is hardly a threat to the likes of me. But if he is so desperate to have a matchup, I will oblige and gladly stomp him out like the insect that he truly is. So, what is it, Jerry, you named this next pay-per-view? The Ohio Valley Slaughter? Well, Jagger Blackthorn, if you want a match with me, let us meet in the slaughter field, and I will bleed you dry. After all, this is what you're asking for. And then when that is out of the way, I can get back to my true purpose for me and my conquest of pain. Stamping out the International Combat Club and its yellow leader, Nice Ice. Well, there you have it. Semjax has accepted, I guess, the challenge of Jagger Blackthorn, and promised to make short work of him.
So it seems.
So, yeah, that's, oh boy.
That's a happening.
It is a happening. I'm just, as I said, you know what? If that's how they want to handle it, it's their war. But, that does mean that the other members of the Conquest of Pain have to find ways to occupy themselves. And if that sounds like that is a vague and slightly uncomfortable lead into our next match, well, you'd be right. Let's head down to ringside, folks.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, coming to the ring first, it's Devon.
There he is, folks. Our man, Daverman, the hero of the multiverse, and the leader of Guard, the affiliation of the various heroes that populate Multiverse Nexus Wrestling. He is teaming with a Guard member today. Now, if you're trying to guess which Guard member it is, remember, MegaRider X is in the main event, so it's not going to be him. But that still leaves so many other heroes. It could be Ultra Devil. It could be #1 contender Buck Bumble. It could be Mr. Enigma. course, he won that match he had against Louis McDonald at Apocalypse, which led to, well, Louis being stabbed in the back by Ignacio Cervantes.
And introducing their tag team partner, Mr. Enigma. They are Gorm.
And it is the man of mystery himself, Mr. Enigma, also a member of JIF Inc., the Jackson investigation firm. And of course, Incorporated. Let's not forget that Seth Jackson is currently in the midst of an investigation of his own, and he is investigating all members of the roster who've appeared on Multivania Night 1 because of shenanigans.
I love that word.
But for now, it is Guard. But who are they going to face? Well, I'll let you have some guesses based on my awkward intro.
Reach for the sky, boy. And introducing their opponents. One True Pain OTP.
There it is. Crocvar and Registered Anon OTP, who are currently members in affiliation with the Conquest of Bloodline, forming the Conquest of Pain. And since the war with the ICC is on hold, well, they're bringing on their pain to Guard.
Would that be the score to settle Devon?
Ooh. That would be a good name for a rubber match involving them. Of course, you've got the Bayou Boy, Crocvor, and Florida Man, Registered Anon. All right, so we are starting it out with Daverman versus Registered Anon. Oh, and there we go. You know, it's...
Luthez press by Anon.
Yep. And it's just moments like this where you have to reconcile things. Like, Registered Anon used to be the head of the MNW HR department.
Deadlift military press from Anon, again showing off the strength, the often deceptive strength.
Oh, head scissor takedown. And in comes...
Tag made to both
Yep.
Enigma and Crocvar.
Oh, and here we go right off the bat. Croc thrown into the corner. And again, a difference in styles. Crocvar very aggressive. Enigma very much a submission wrestler as well as a bit of a cruiser. And if you need an introduction to Crocvar's style, well, there it is right there.
Tag made to Anon.
And up, down goes Anon. Ah, the stump puller. And again, you talked about that deceptive strength. I mean, he has been hitting the gym. He's a little more swole than he used to be.
Tag made to Crockfar. Yeah, you could say that this was definitely started happening once his buddy Crockfar started coming back into in-ring competition.
Yep. Yeah, Crockfar took about a year off, maybe a little more. Came back in surprise to win one of the grand battles to enter the Brawl for Y'all. And has been a force to be reckoned with since his return. Both tagging with Anon, but also in singles competition. Yeah, Guard has their work cut out for them because you will, jawbreaker. You will, I challenge you to find a more well-oiled tag team than One True Pain.
Well, the joke would be mean, but that's a different kind of oil.
Different kind of oil completely. I think that Enigma was going for one of his submission moves, but Croc knew what was coming, blocked him. And a rope-assisted neck breaker.
Tag made to Daverman.
Moonsault off the middle rope.
Going in for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.
Daver up. What's Daver planning? World's finest!
World's finest connects. Missile drop kick. Going up top. What's he doing?
Oh, was going for a Superman punch, but his trajectory was off.
Crockfar with the kicking combinations goes into the tag for Anon.
Anon was going with a punching combination, but now he's getting the kicks, courtesy of Daverman. And again, with those Hurricanrana takedowns. And a neck breaker. And then just sort of landing on him.
Daver now making the tag to Mr. Enigma.
You know, I wonder if... Oh, going for a pin. I wonder if Anon ever holds any animosity to Enigma from his HR days. Enigma never signed a contract directly. His contract is handled through an LLC to protect his identity.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, taking him down at the shins. Oh, speaking of which, the silent treatment locked in, but oh, broken up by Anon. Croc.
Daver went to get out of the ring. Crockfar intercepted.
Yeah. That wasn't even Daver trying to interfere on Enigma's behalf. That was just Croc deciding to be go after Daver. I think maybe the bloodlust is getting the better of the Bayou boy. Oh, I don't... Oh, no. Ah, rope assisted. Or I should say...
Right in the gumbos.
Yeah, there you go. Right in the gumbos. Oh. Again, softening up Croc's legs for the silent treatment. So Croc gets him into a submission hold on the outside where it's not going to do any good, but could do some damage.
Oh, it's definitely doing some damage.
Up to a 7 count, and Croc rolls back in the ring. We're up to an 8 count, and Nigma is barely stirring. Come on, get up, Nigma! Not this way!
Reach for the sky, boy. And your winners on the result of Countout, OTP!
Well, folks, that's how they decided to take down Guard with a Galaxy Brain tactic victory. Basically knocking Nigma senseless and then just waiting for the count out. I'm sure, and you know who probably approved of that victory the most? The Conqueror himself, Semjax, who never met an evil scheme he didn't like. I mean, you can say what you want about any of them. They are the Bloodline is a strategic group.
Second only potentially to the murder cave.
Fair enough. So, folks, thank you very much for joining us this weekend on Multiverse Nexus Wrestling Warzone. We are, of course, excited to have you with us, and we have a lot of exciting matches left. However, we are also a business. That means sometimes we gotta pay the bills. So we are going to be taking a brief commercial break, and then when we come back, well, a member of the ICC asked for some ring time, and so we'll be hearing from them. And then, well, we still have the main event and the defense of the quote-unquote real Big Oof Championship. We'll see you after the break.
Feel the warm, milky, healing, Jesus-powered goodness that is Lactatanks. Step inside or be thrown in forcibly by registered Anon after you've gotten the shit beaten out of you by multiple people in one wrestling match. We swear nobody has ever died in a Lactatank. What is the Lacta made of in the Lactatank? We have no fucking clue, but we enjoy it anyways, and you will too. Lactatanks, come feel our warm, creamy, healing Jesus goodness.
Multiverse, Nexus Wrestling's Warzone, Flashbang, and Fireline are all proudly sponsored by Enraptured Beauty. Our products, rather than using unnatural and harmful chemicals, revitalize your skin by boosting the natural elements already present and enhance your natural beauty so you too can love your best self.
It's morning in Multiverse, and rest of day looms looking to break the weary like monster breaking human twig in wrestling ring. But there is remedy. Squash roast coffee made from finest naturally grown beans for best wake-up energy. That because every bean have 10 beans within. That'll be 10 times more big energy than competing brand. More than enough big squash energy to power through day. Squash roast coffee. It's big cup of good stuff. Now available in decaf, or when there is need to come down from blood rage.
When you want the most detailed and violent-looking pictures of battlegrounds, look for Perfect Snap Photography. We do bar fights, wars, underground wrestling, and weddings.
My wedding dress, you fat harlot!
Remember, Perfect Snap Photography. It'll be bloody perfect in a snap.
You two can now wage war against the flabby wrestlers of MNW with your own exclusive Zacko action figure. It comes with trios tag belt accessories and nut-kicking action. Pull the cord to hear Zacko's famous quotes.
Get that microphone away from me before I shot up your...
The Zacko Duo action figure, sold separately.
Whether you're working at home or giving your opponent work, we here at Lowe's are there for you. We're here with our sturdy tables and ladders that cease to exist if broken in half. We're here with rings that can stand up to even the most grueling of hoss fights. And when a locker room door is inevitably smashed by an angry lion woman, or a fiery undead leaves burn marks all over your paint, Lowe's will be there with a little elbow grease, a substandard 2x4, and a 6-figure bill. Don't believe me? Listen to these satisfied customers.
You know, I like Lowe's because they have tables that I can put pizza on because everyone else keeps breaking the goddamn tables.
This is Raphael Sampson here to remind you that Lowe's brand lumber is subpar at best. You deserve better. And trust me, I would know. I worship a god.
Sometimes when executing wrestling justice, I've had to break down a few barriers and a few walls.
Oh, fucking damn it, Max, my wall!
Thank goodness I shop at Lowe's so I can get the best deal on replacing and fixing all the walls I break.
Lowe's. Do it subpar for more.
Why?
And now, a message from the brass. This has been a message from the brass.
Have you or a beloved faction member suffered from a preventable workplace injury, jobber discrimination, threatening lawsuits from VIP, or harassment from Trashman Jones? You may be entitled to financial compensation and physical retribution. If so, please call Gorwheel & Associates Law Firm to schedule an appointment. We handle all cases, whether they be civil litigation, criminal litigation, or a backstage beatdown. We understand it's tough out here in the Nexus, and you need someone to both watch your back and break the other guys. So call 1-800-NEXUS-DEFENSE. And remember, you don't pay a fee unless we get blood and money for you.
And we're back. Alright, so with everything going on, you know, that last match is I always leaves a bad taste in my mouth when I see Galaxy bring tactics, but what are you gonna do?
What are you going to do?
Yeah, just alright. But just so everyone knows, that is not the end of things we're going to be hearing tonight involving ICC and the Conquest of Pain. I could extemporate more, but well, somebody asked for ring time and I'm going to give it to him. So let's head to ringside. And let's hear from ICC member McMorgan. All right. Angry. I know y'all going, what's new, McMorgan? But no, this is a special kind of angry. Jagger gets his hands on Semjax. Great. But it doesn't mean I want to be held back. I've got my own issues that go beyond just ICC versus whatever the hell these bloody fools are calling themselves. I want Gorm. Gorm, I'm calling you out. Come out here, you silicone bastard, and face me. Because I want to take some payback for you costing me my Warpgate Hardcore Championship back in the day. And then I'm going to break myself a Goliath. So come on, Gorm. I know you're not some lily-livered little pipsqueak who hides at the sound of a challenge. Get out here and accept! Well, I guess ask and ye shall receive.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Gorm!
The unstoppable Gorm. You know, one thing I guess I admire about McMorgan is he's never afraid to punch outside of his weight class. Now, here we go. Little Scotsman, if you want to face the might of Gorm at Ohio Valley Massacre on October 28th, then you shall have your wish. Well, that's a good thing then, isn't it? You and I will settle this between us once and for all, and when I mean settle it, I mean I'm going to give you a thrashing the likes of which you've never seen. Oh, you have enraged me, my clan, and my combat club. McMorgan, you should ask your friend Johan what it's like to fight me for an extended period of time. I am not going to just beat you. I am going to break you. I will see to it that you never wrestle again. Ooh, where have I had that before? Look, I have taken beatings from you, from Daggerick, from the freaking old father, and I keep coming back for more. So you want to threaten me with a good time, Gorm? Bring it. I see I wasn't clear enough. I am going to literally break you, McMorgan. It's not just that you will never wrestle again. You will never walk again. I am going to cripple you. Well, that's some lofty goals you got there. You understand the medical care? Never mind. I accept I'm not the one who backs down. Have you been paying attention? I wanted this fight. I called for this fight. I embrace this fight. So let's you and I get ready for it. On your head be it, McMorgan. In the months to come, when you lament your fate, remember you asked for this, and I did try to work. Oh, you don't know what it's like growing up in the clan McMorgan. Yeah. So, we'll do this. Ohio Valley Slaughter October 28th, you and me in the ring. Who knows? Maybe we'll break the ring again. I've got history with that. Oh, you would be lucky if the ring broke. That is not the breakage you need to fear. But if you are so eager to bring your career to a close in 3 weeks, then I am going to be the instrument to do that. Okay. So, I guess we've got another match for Ohio Valley Slaughter on October 28th.
Shaping up to be quite the card.
I mean, hang on, let me take a look. All right, I've been trying to keep notes as we've been going on. All right, so we know we've got the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship, Buck Bumble versus Wilson. Of course, we have Spectra Sonata versus the Dark Lords. We've got the TTV Championship right now. It's Constantinople versus Tiki the Troll, provided Tiki can maintain his status as King of the Hill. We have tentatively Jagger Blackthorn versus Semjax, because they are threatening each other. We now have McMorgan versus Gorm. The one question we haven't settled yet is who is going to face the team of Team FU, that is the Janitor and R. Sawyer, in a handicap match for the Nexus Titan Championship. And also what's going to happen with the Big Oof Championship. Of course, Big Oof champion Sergeant Major Payne not yet cleared to wrestle. He is still within his time frame. We have not stripped him from the belt, despite what you might be hearing later this show from Strongman Bell. So, there we have it. Also, tweeting out on social media from over on Flashbang, Sir Reginald, Scotsmen are tough as nails, and trust me when I say I brawled enough Scots to know they hit hard. Well, fair enough. Oh, that does remind me, though, hearing from Sir Reginald. So, as you know, some MNW wrestlers from Warzone have been participating in the Flashbang submission tournament. Last night, we had Forrest the Fortress Wade, who was eliminated by Graven Allen. And we had Sir Unkley Dunk go up against the Flashbang general manager, Hey Mr. Rabbit, and win. So Sir Unkley Dunk, along with Malice, are moving forward in that tournament. So originally we were thinking we were going to have Unkley on today's show, but then found out he was over there on... I'm sorry, that's right. Forrest was eliminated by the Sandman Damian Anderson. Yeah, Graven Allen took on someone else. So, with that, before we get to our next match, we have someone we have to hear from. Folks, I have no other preamble. He won at Multivania. Let's hear from the ever enigmatic Adrian Driscoll.
It's a damn shame. I offered my outstretched hand to anyone on the roster to take. I thought what happened at Multivania with defeating the ace of MNW would make at least some of the morally decayed of you consider taking my hand. And despite that, no one has come to my door. No one has even picked up the phone as to speak with Aiden Driscoll. Yet there are a few that have approached me, but they do so from the shadows, sneaking around like scared field mice trying to follow me around, using my name in vain as some sort of tool to manipulate a desperate and broken bot. Is it fear? Or is it ignorance? Regardless of which it may be, I am disappointed in all of you. And with disappointment comes punishment. Maybe I need to come back and show you all what happens when you test my patience, when no one is willing to pick up that pen and sign on the dotted line. I grow restless from all my inactivity. So yes, I think it's time for Driscoll to head back to the ring, stack a few bodies like some old cornwood, and remind all of you that not only what I can offer you, but enlighten you on the punishment that you deserve.
Yeah, and with that, let's head to ringside for our next match.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Grimmbot.
That's right, folks. This is one of the robotic doppelgangers of Dr. Grimm. Programmed to wrestle like him, to be as brutal as he is. Because Dr. Grimm is working on something. The 7th seal was broken at Multiverse, but thanks to the efforts of the storyteller, there's been a plot twist. And we don't know what that plot twist is, but it has actually unnerved Dr. Grimm. But the Murder Cave is sending out one of his robot duplicates built by Chaz Lee. And as we've seen, the Grimmbots can be very effective competitors.
Absolutely.
We're still dealing with the do Grimmbot wins count as part of Dr. Grimm's records, or do we have to count them on their own?
Right. I'm glad that's not my job.
Oh, yeah, really. It's mine. Oh, God.
Uh-huh.
And introducing their opponent, Adrian Driscoll.
Folks, I would love to give you a rundown of this man, but we know next to nothing. We know that he unnerves Osman Killick. We know that he tormented and then defeated Zeta. We have heard rumors of him being a man of deals and bargains. But past that, we know nothing. But we do know he is apparently dissatisfied with being ignored and is coming out here to, I suppose, make a statement. Hey, he's got kind of a chilling stare, Pete.
Absolutely.
And there we are. And here we go. And the Grimmbot starts off with a suplex. Oh, knee to the head. And so far, so good.
Driscoll slamming the Grimmbot's head into the mat.
He is, and now, clothesline. Oh, off the top rope headbutt.
Kick out at 2.
Grimmbot is not going to go down easily. Corkscrew leg takedown. Just a series of blows from Driscoll. Oh!
Driscoll doing his own form of damage to the Grimmbot.
Just stomp. Oh, stomping on his back.
Well, that is, one of the benefits of fighting a Grimmbot is you don't really need to hold back any.
No, if you break him, Chaz Lee will just make more.
Like he hasn't already.
Well, Driscoll just blocking and sidestepping. The old adage, you can't punch what's not there. Or to quote Muhammad Ali, your fist can't hit what your eyes can't see.
Clearly never seen a drunk man at a bar.
Floating over, Driscoll up. Is he choking the Grimmbot? Grimmbot working over, raking the eyes of Driscoll. Oh, now what's he trying to do? German suplex. The bot was bringing him up, but Driscoll gets loose. And I believe that was the deal breaker.
Clubbing blow to the back of the head. Now going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.
Being kicked off by the Grimmbot. Grimmbot going for some blows, blocked by Driscoll. Oh, they're just going back and forth now. Going for, I think, a suplex, but judo thrown by Driscoll. Now going for the pin. I just realized I'm in a kick out at 2. I just realized I'm in kind of an awkward. Who are we rooting for here, Pete?
The ref.
There you go. Thankfully, he's functionally immortal. Reverse DDT. Oh, I think he busted the bot open. And the bot down. Now just with the rope leverage, putting pressure on that neck. Now what's he got planned? Oh, whatever it is, Grimmbot's getting loose. Oh, the claw. The claw slapped in.
Take out at 2.
And again. Whatever he's using, whatever's in that claw this time. And bringing him up again. Driscoll with a shot to the bread basket. Or whatever the robot equivalent is. The lariat. Working over the arm of Grimm. Stomping on the fingers. And a reverse lariat. I think he's getting him. Oh, he locked. Oh, my God.
And your winner, Adrian Driscoll.
So from the notes I have here, he calls that last move dead silence.
Very appropriate.
Very appropriate, but yeah, there is your winner, folks. Adrian Driscoll, who earlier, before the match, issued a dire warning to the Multiverse. And, yeah, no, there's nothing bone-chilling about that at all. Why would you say that? All right, well, folks, with that, we have 2 matches left. We have, of course, your main event, a trios match, with Team FNO teaming up with MegaRider X to take on the Outlaws, who are also giving a tryout match to Nakano Kirishima. But next, it is going to be Strongman Bell, who is going to be defending what he is referring to as the real Big Oof Championship. And folks, let me tell you, hang on, what, wait a minute. I'm getting an emergency break in here from Phyllis. What's going, what? Okay, folks, we got some cameras backstage. We're going to have to, hang on, we're heading backstage. Because for whatever reason, Mr. Butler is attacking Nice Ice. I don't know what's going on other than Mr. Butler, just out of nowhere, jumped Nice Ice after Nice Ice got done having a conversation with McMorgan. We have no idea what prompted this. Now, of course, Mr. Butler, just last week, was fired by Sir Unkley Dunk. And then abandoned by Nakano Kirishima. So he's, folks, Butler's a free agent. I don't know, maybe this is his coming up. I don't know what's going on. Other than he is beating the hell out of the Siberian cyborg. And he
now using a second chair.
I think he bent the first one out of shape. And for all his cybernetics, it seems like Nice Ice is having a hard time keeping up with Mr. Butler. Up and slamming him down on that concrete. Now getting another chair. Where is Phyllis? Where's security? I know. They don't like. They're afraid of getting involved in these things. They're just here for unruly fair. I don't see if we can get somebody out there to. He bent another chair. A fourth
Oh, hey,
chair.
look, another chair.
It just. So Phyllis is telling me that she tried to send security there, and the message they got back was, "We don't pay them enough."
Well,
for people who aren't, where are they on strike? No, we don't pay them enough to get involved with this. Basically, we're being told if we want security involved, we have to authorize hazard pay. And, we don't have that right now because of the doof's entrances over on Flashbang.
very expensive.
We might be able to convince Jhake to get involved, but Mr. Enigma had a match, and Seth Jackson is off somewhere investigating. Nice ice.
Oh, now try to give a bear hug.
Yeah, but Butler broke out and has scooped up Nice Ice, and I think Ice is out. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out what the hell's going on there. All right. Well, folks, while we try and get some medical aid out to Nice Ice, we still have a match to get to. We were talking about earlier. Pete, I talked to the brass. They've said that while it's not official, they're going to play along and treat it like it is a championship match.
Okay, well,
I don't know. I don't know that I agree with that decision. I don't know if it's a good idea to encourage this kind of behavior amongst the wrestlers, but that is the provisional decision. So with that stated, well, there's really nothing else to do but head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the real Big Oof Championship. Introducing first, representing the International Combat Club, it's Lachen.
Lachen, the best stand-up comedian to come out of the East German Super Soldier program. I talked to him before the match today, before we get the show started. I asked him how it was going. He said he was considering a career change, thinking of going to work at a mirror factory because he could really see himself working there.
Aha.
And introducing their opponent, they are the real Big Oof champion, Strongman Bell.
Well, I see he's coming out carrying the version of the Big Oof Championship that he had when he was the reigning champion before losing it to Sergeant Major Payne. His whole argument is Payne is on the injured list, cannot defend the Big Oof, And so as the previous Big Oof Championship, he will pick up the mantle again and carry the belt forward. This has not been officially sanctioned. Officially, Sergeant Major Payne is the Big Oof Champion. And this is in no way official. We don't even know who will be the next contender for the belt. You know, if, you know, the medical staff decides that Payne cannot defend by Ohio Valley Slaughter, he will be stripped of the belt. But in the meantime, he is still official champ. But we've got Strongman Bell out here claiming, nope, it's me. I wonder if this is part of the dealing with the fact his brother retired.
It's definitely got to be a tough thing for him to deal with.
Oh, they did the graphic and everything. All right. I guess we are encouraging this. Anyway, there he is, Lachen of the International Combat Club. Look at, and then of course, Strongman Bell of the Bell Luchador family. They, of course, are legends south of the border. And, yeah, that's... So here's the thing. If Lachen wins, he gets that belt. Then what?
I don't know.
And they're off. Lachen and Bell, they're very evenly matched. Strongman Bell, while he does do the lucha style, he obviously is also a bit of a hoss. Folks, if you have hoss fight on your bingo cards, you can mark the spot off.
Definitely. Throwing headbutt from Lachen.
Oh, right on the funny bone. And up, flipping Bell over. All right. Knee to the chest.
Wrenching away at that leg. Going in for an armbar. Strongman able to muscle through it.
There they go. Oh, picking up Lachen. And hanging him out to dry.
Strongman setting up something. Lachen able to beat him to the punch.
Taking him down. Okay, now. Oh! Lachen bringing the pain. Bringing the elbow. Bringing the elbow again. Rule of three. Rule of three. Now he's just, again, wrenching that arm. Can he make the strongman tap? Nope, strongman Bell reverses. Knee to the head. jab and punch. Oh, just bouncing the man off the belt or the ropes. Those things around the ring.
Lachen is slightly more okay with that because he did indeed think that was kind of funny.
Yeah, he's always there for a good gag. And Lachen just sort of quietly stepping out of the way. Oh, and right into the breadbasket. Picking him up. I think he was setting him up for an electric chair German suplex, or as he calls it, a suplex.
It looks like Lachen has busted open Strongman Bell.
Picking him up, what's the plan?
Snake Eyes, that's the plan.
And just a series of elbows on Lachen. Whip to the corner.
Kick out at 2.
And now, oh, Bell looks like he's sizing him up. Oh, but blocked by Lachen.
He was blocking.
Oh, right in the funny bone.
Oh, he's setting up.
And a German suplex, or again, as he calls it, a suplex, and the lariat.
Going in for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Strongman Bell is sent into the corner. Turns it around on Lachen.
Throws Lachen. Oh, is he gonna? Yep. Trying to knock him outside. Oh no. Ah, hardest part of the ring.
Now the Strongman posing for the crowd. Wrenching away at Lachen's arm.
Oh, off the steel steps.
Lachen resets the count. Strongman Bell taking a much more defensive approach now.
And they're both back in the ring. One, two. Kick out at 2. Now he's got, well, Basically, he's got Bell on the ropes, although going for a submission hold close to the ropes, not the best call. Oh, and just slamming him down. And corner assisted power bomb, going for the pin. And a kick out at 2 by Bell.
I was much closer to 1 this time.
Yeah, Lachen is wearing the luchador down.
Hung out to dry.
Again, working on that arm. Oh, here we go. One more. Densha Dedalore.
Now for the pin. 1, 2.
Oh, ho, ho.
Kick out at 2.
Lachen manages to survive the Densha Dedalore. All right.
Strongman able to power through.
Impressively. Oh, picking him up. And the Oni combo connects.
2.
And your winner, and still real Big Oof champion, Strongman Bell.
Well,
at least it won't get any more confusing.
Right. So Strongman Bell gets to hold on to his quote-unquote real Big Oof championship. And of course the question becomes, what do we do come Ohio Valley Slaughter if Sergeant Major Payne isn't cleared for competition?
That is a good question.
Do we honor this? Again, I'm just a little worried about the precedent we set. Also, apparently we missed this during the match in question, but on social media, Dr. Grimm had apparently tweeted out, Grimmbot engage investigation protocol Alpha Omega Echo. Primary objective, collect samples of Driscoll's DNA for use against that which stands before the heart of the multiverse. And you see, that's the what is there? What is sitting at the heart of the what did the plot twist do that has Dr. Grimm, of all people, so unnerved? Also tweeting out after that match, Sergeant Major Payne tweeting, "Watch your back, champ." So there you have it. That's well, folks, it's been a long day. It has been an amazing series of matches, but we come to our grand finale. But before we get there, so last week R. Sawyer came out and was discussing the situation and got confronted by the Crimson Delinquent Nakano Kirishima. Words were said, things happened. Well, and apparently something just rubbed the Undisputed Future the wrong way. Why don't we go and hear the words from R. Sawyer about what he's thinking right this moment.
Old? This punk-ass, mullet-wearing bitch calls me old? I understand that Nakano is a bad bachelor. I get it. But he can never amount to what I have. Nakano has pissed away all of what he has. I became Multiversal Heavyweight Champion in just a couple of months of my debut into the Nexus. And what did Nakano do in that same time frame? Scrubbing floors and giving good old Papa Uncle his tea and crumpets. This roided up bitch thinks he can step into the ring and call me old. He's lucky he's so young. He never had to deal with the Inquisition. He never had to deal with the original clowns. He never had to deal with Ogre. And I did. And I never had to ride myself up with my fake muscles. And if he really wants to cut in line in front of MegaRider, he's got to earn it. And no one will be there to spoon feed him that. And if there was someone who did try, I would knock the spoon out of their hand and shove it up Nakano's ass. Turn it sideways and then shove it up even more until he's more stiff up the ass than Uncle. So, Nakano, punk-ass bitch, watch what you say, or there will be a bitch slap from God and it will be a triple whammy on your fucking ass.
I hate that I'm I hate that I'm thinking this now. But the fact of with everything that's happened today, Sawyer's saying bitch slap from God. And it has me thinking, wait, Aiden Zero's gonna bitch slap him?
Aha.
Anyway, folks, we're here. The time for talk is over. It's time for your main event. So, let's do this!
The following is a trios match scheduled for one fall and is your main event. Introducing first, the team of Janitor and R. Sawyer, Team F. No!
So, for any of you who might be new, the Janitor and R. Sawyer both had challenges to hold all the singles belts save the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship during the last year. They succeeded, but their last one, the Nexus Titan, they won in a fatal four-way where they got pinned simultaneously, and the brass declared they would be co-champions. And that all title defenses would be handicap matches. But the thing that has shocked the hell out of everyone is the fact that they have gotten on the same page. They are actually working as a cohesive team.
All right, hear me out. Alternate name, Roomba.
There you go.
And introducing their tag team partner, MegaRider X.
And their partner, the Henshin hero, MegaRider X. who came out of Multiverse, basically, and I won't get into the whole history of why, things happened that ended with MegaRider having a guaranteed Nexus Titan shot. And Sawyer and Janitor were saying at Ohio Valley Slaughter they were going to give him his shot. And somebody disagreed.
And introducing their opponents, accompanied by Nakano Kiroshima, the Outlaws.
So, Nakano Kirishima, who part of the reason he got fired by Blood Money was he was getting into MegaRider's face and basically needing to, trying to insert himself. And why is he with the Outlaws? Because they like his style and are giving him a tryout to see if they are going to let him join the firm. The organization.
They like the cut of his face mask covered jib.
Yeah. Which, it's a really scary thought of thinking he's going to go and then have these two at his back. Which, I don't know, maybe that's part of why Butler is feeling so upset.
Upsetty spaghetti.
Hard to say. And so we start. Oh! So, one of the things that Sawyer took offense at last week was Nakano insulting the janitor. And so you just had the janitor slapping the taste out of his mouth, and now here comes Sawyer.
As mentioned earlier in that promo, Nakano having beefed up recently, having gone off to train.
Yeah, he went to something that exists apparently called Hoss Camp, where they how do I say this? They beefed him up.
Tag made.
Now, here's the thing. Sawyer and Janitor are now working on the same page as an effective tag team. But, love them or hate them, the Outlaws are one of the best tag teams in MNW. And they're bringing all of that tag team savvy to this match. And what they're trying to see is if Nakano can integrate with them.
2 count broken up by MegaRider.
I think MegaRider is, you know, a veteran, one of our best cruiserweights, and a veteran of the tag scene. Yep. Back when he was part of Omega Club.
Jawbreaker from R. Sawyer.
Also, now keep this in mind. This is a trios match, and R. Sawyer was a one-time trios champion. Oh, I just had a terrible thought there, Pete. If they accept Nakano in the ranks, the Outlaws become a trio.
Yep.
And, you know, they may start looking to that trios belt, especially if, when they get that shot, the absolute units win it.
Shoulder tackle from the janitor.
Oh, hung out to dry. The janitor, I mean, let's talk about this man's accolades. He has held every singles title in MNW, even one that doesn't exist anymore.
CJR going for the pin. 1, 2.
Broken up by our Sawyer. I would still like to know what he was meeting with Forrest Wade about last week, but, you know, that's speculation for another day.
CJR throwing our Sawyer out of the ring. Now, Snake Eyes to Janitor. Tag made to Nakano Kirishima.
Now, of course, back at Apocalypse, Theron Eldrazi challenged Team F No for the Nexus Titan Championship and came up a little short.
Not going to go for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.
And now Nakano claims he wants a shot at it and wants to cut in line against MegaRider. Hot tag to Sawyer. So, all kinds of issues going on here. But everyone's looking forward to what is exactly going to happen come October 28th at Ohio Valley Slaughter. Who is going to face Team F No for the Nexus Titan Championship? MegaRider just dragging Nakano around the ring, not even doing much, just kind of showing he can manhandle him. And there he goes. Back in the corner again, tagging in the Janitor. Up. Ooh, uh-oh. A little double team. Oh! Hurricane Rana into a power bomb. And now Trash Talk. Janitor has Trash Talk locked in on Nakano.
Now going for the pin. Broken up by CJR.
Doing a Trash Talk through that face mask, does that make it akin to waterboarding?
I'm sure it's quite reasonable.
Yeah, you know, the Janitor wouldn't do anything that low down.
Anything that dirty, you mean?
Exactly. Now, he fights clean.
Mm.
Oh, right in the goozle. Oh, doing a DDT on the master of the DDT. And Theron Markov.
Hot tag to MegaRider.
Oh, and then Pele kick to the Outlaw. Oh. Going back and forth. Too late to stop a tag between Outlaws. Now MegaRider facing CJR Killer. Cash, job, repeat.
Tag made to our Sawyer.
A lot of good tag team tactics by Team F No. Oh, but no one home for Sawyer, but he makes the best of it. Oh, I think he cracked open the head chassis of our Sawyer. The bot is
now
leaking. Go ahead.
Tag is made. Our Nakano now legal.
Did he just do a stunner on our? They are They're getting cheeky with these guys, using their own moves against them. Release German suplex.
Back made to MegaRider.
And to CJR Killer.
CJR just pounding away at MegaRider.
And now going for the pin. Kick out at 1 by the Henshin Hero. Okay. Is this gonna be it? Bring them back up again. Oh, CJR Killer with the big boot.
Are able to break it up in time.
Oh, but getting his back destroyed. And that Pele kick. And tossing.
Jar sent over the ropes.
I don't know what Mega was thinking there for a second. Oh. Decided while CJR... Oh, Jawbreaker. He was going to mess with Nakano, but now while we're waiting for the legal man to get back in the ring, his partners are dealing with the Henshin Hero.
And your winners, the Outlaws.
Well, the Outlaws managed to basically triple team MegaRider. And they got the victory. So the question now is, how are we going to be dealing with the next contender? And is that enough to get Nakano a spot in the Outlaws? But those are questions we're going to have to deal with next week, because we are out of time. So folks, Ohio Valley Slaughter coming up October 28th. So far we know Buck Bumble versus Wilson for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. Spectra Sonata versus the Dark Lords for unified tag team matches. Tiki the Troll right now versus Constantinople unless he loses his King of the Hill status. Tentatively, Jagger Blackthorn versus Semjax. McMorgan versus Gorm. And we still have to figure out who is going to be facing off for the Nexus Titan Championship. But as I said, we are out of time. So for Pete McPherson, I'm Jerry Aldini. Good night.
Come on and